What's up guys, just Messi here, welcome to a brand new video, welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. Today is Monday, start of a new week, and it's the 20th of June, so there's not many confirmed deals to get through today, but there are a lot of really good rumours. So before we start, as always, if you can smash 1,500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours I should do in the next episode. And if you missed yesterday's video, let me down below in that description box, guys. Remember, 8 AM is transfers, 9 to 10 PM is the second video of the day, and today's second video, I believe, is actual some potential FIFA 17 upgrades, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. So let's go on to the confirmed deals, and when I said there's not many, I really did mean that. There's only 2 to get through, and they're quite small ones, to be honest. And the first one is Martin Hansen, the former, I think, Liverpool youth goalkeeper, in fact, has gone to Ingolstadt in Germany from a club called Den Haag or something in the Eredivisie for £713,000. And the second one is going to be Luciano Lolo, going to River Plate from a racing club for £1.95 million, and that's a lot for confirmed deals today. But like I said, we've got a fair amount of potential stuff to get through today, so let's start off with Daily Blind. Today linked to Arsenal, according to the Sunday People. So the report reads that Arsenal set to make a move for Manchester United defender Daily Blind, although he can play CDM, that's probably his best position, with the Netherlands international's future currently up in the air following Jose Mourinho's arrival at Old Trafford. I read the other day that Jose Mourinho was actually talking to a few of the players. I think Phil Jones is one of them. He's reassured them that he will be the John Terry-like figure at the club apparently, and Daily Blind, he probably may be on that list, I'm not too sure, but Arsenal, they are apparently interested. And by the way, this episode features a lot about Arsenal because Arsene Wenger done some kind of interview on TV, and there's been a lot of stuff said about it. So Daily Blind potentially going to the Emirates. Then we go on to Morgan Schneiderlin, the other CDM this time at Manchester United. Today linked to his former manager Ronald Koeman at his new club Everton. And the source for this one again is going to be the Sunday People. So they're saying that new Everton manager Ronald Koeman is currently monitoring the situation of Morgan Schneiderlin at Manchester United and could look to sign his former player that he managed at Southampton. I'd be very, very surprised to see Schneiderlin leave already, because he was quite a big signing, I think like 20 odd million pounds, and was linked to a lot of big clubs at the same time. So the only probably thing that could make some truth in this is the fact that United are currently linked to Nemanja Matic of Chelsea, and that would push Schneiderlin down the pecking order slightly. So again, not 100% sure, as he didn't have the greatest of first years at Manchester United. Then we go on to how Robson-Kanu this time. He's actually scored at Euro 2016, but he's currently without a club. So according to Daily Star today, West Brom and also Aston Villa want to sign the Welsh international striker Hal Robson-Kanu. The 27-year-old is a free agent after leaving Reading at the end of the season. He's now got to make the decision though whether to work under a championship club, this time Aston Villa, after being relegated, but the new manager Roberto Di Matteo, that could be quite an attraction for him, or also he has the option of going to a Premier League club in West Brom, so we'll have to wait and see for his future. Then we go to Martin Skrtel, and today linked to Roma, and that's about the 5th club now linked to him. So this is in 2 parts. The very first one comes from an Italian journalist via the Sunday Express. I think it's called Emanuele Giuliani or something. So he said Liverpool Slovakia centre-half Martin Skrtel has agreed a 3-year contract with Roma. But the second part now says that Skrtel will not decide on his future until after Euro 2016. He also put on an Instagram post basically saying, despite all the rumours and stuff, nothing is concrete as of yet. He's been linked to Roma and Fenerbahce and also Middlesbrough recently, and apparently he's just focused right now on Slovakia against the game against England tonight. And now we go to the centre-back linked to the Premier League champions. That is going to be Michael Keane, I think formerly of Manchester United, and according to Sky sources today, Leicester have made a £10 million bid for him. The youngster has excelled since joining Burnley, apparently from Manchester United in January 2015. It also helped steer them to a championship title last season. And I just think right now some of the players that Leicester are being linked with, they're not necessarily players that you'd sign as current Premier League champions, but it could be a good thing for them because people thought the same about Riyad Mahrez and also Jamie Vardy. And Drinkwater and Kante, there's so many on that list, and they're just a great team with a few like scattered really good individuals. So Michael Keane could be a good signing for them eventually. Then we go on to Gini Wijnaldum today. Apparently he will cost Everton £25 million. So it says that Ronald Koeman is very keen to bring him to Everton and Goodison Park, but £25 million, that's actually £10 million higher than what they paid for him last summer. And in a team that got relegated, I think trying to get that much profit out of a player, that's probably kind of like looking for a bit too much. I know the Premier League money right now again is ludicrous, but £25 million is a crazy amount for now technically a championship player. Also Roma are linked to him. And now according to L'Equipe, Montpellier midfielder Brian Dabo has opted to join St Etienne this summer ahead of interest from a number of English clubs. And this guy on FIFA of the team, by the way, is an absolute monster. No fees we mentioned, but it does mean he'll link to a fair few more players. Not honestly too sure the difference between Montpellier and St Etienne, to be honest. Then we got on to apparently this guy is the new Neymar, linked to Manchester City today. So the first part is according to One World Sports. It says that Man City have matched Palmeiras forward Gabriel Jesus' $24 million release clause, which is around apparently £16.7 million, and they're trying to outdo Barcelona and Juventus. I covered the Barca interest the other day, so then it goes on to say that Man City are in pole position to sign the 19-year-old from Palmeiras, and currently, like I said, outbidding Juve and Barcelona to get him. So he's considered one of the hottest talents right now. There's so many players that have been dubbed the next Pele or Neymar. I think Barca's offer was like £15 million and Man City's, like I said before, 16.7. So they're currently outdoing in that. He's now just got to choose between the Man City club with Pep Guardiola or the prowess of a club like Barcelona. And now according to Sport, Barcelona sporting director Robert Fernandes was in attendance last night at Argentina's win over Venezuela to cast an eye over Everton defender Funes Mori. But now Robert Fernandes has actually come out and said to a Spanish newspaper, Sport, saying that he's a good player and we've known him for a long time, but we're not going to sign him this summer. So they've ruled it out and this won't be happening. And for all we know, he could have just been there watching Messi, one of their current players. Now we got on to Peter Zielinski today, and we've got a lot of news regarding Liverpool. So it isn't just about Zielinski, it's about a lot of players and all of our targets, and it's just a bit of an update, so I'm not going to include every single player. So the very first bit says that Liverpool are continuing their efforts to strengthen their squad. However, Mateo Kovacic of Real Madrid is not on their list of targets. The Liverpool Echo understands Liverpool are looking elsewhere as they look to tie up a deal for Peter Zielinski, who's on your screen right now, according to James Pearce, again, of the Liverpool Echo. And now according to Ben Smith, who works at the Times, Zielinski could sign for Liverpool this week. There's still an outside chance that Mario Götze is actually a possibility to go to Liverpool. Also, Sadio Mane is another option. And the final bit regarding targets, apparently Ben Chilwell, Peter Zielinski, Mahmoud Dahoud are all genuine targets for Liverpool Football Club. And it goes on to this bit, which is going to be Danny Ings, who apparently is definitely staying. James Pearce from the Echo said that Liverpool have no plans to offload striker Danny Ings, and Ings will compete with fellow strikers Sturridge, Origi for a starting role, and Benteke, his future is still currently uncertain. The rumours were saying that Danny Ings will be going to Rangers on loan or on a permanent basis, but apparently Klopp really likes him and he's definitely in his plans. And now according to the Daily Star, Manchester United manager Jose Mourinho has targeted Juventus defender Leonardo Bonucci and is preparing to launch a £25 million bid for the 29-year-old. He's been an absolute rock at the back currently for Italy at Euro 2016, as he was last season for Juve in the Serie A. So he was linked the other day, I think, to Chelsea. That's probably just because of Conte. And now according to Sky Sports gossip, calling striker Wayne Rooney is 30 years old, is ready to sign a new contract so he can finish his career as a Manchester United player. So more good news for them. And I'm not gonna lie, despite him being a United player for England right now in centre mid, I really do rate him. As a striker, I was like, he may be done now, his time is like gone and stuff. But as a centre mid, his range of passing is definitely second to none. And now we finally have an update regarding Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So Aubameyang today, recently, probably last like 2 weeks or so, was linked to Manchester City, but Manchester Evening News is now saying Man City are refusing to meet Dortmund's £65 million valuation of Gabon striker Aubameyang. They'll look elsewhere, but he was a massive target for them, and if they drop that valuation to like 50 mil, they may reconsider and put in a bid. So 65 mil, it is quite excessive, but for a player who's been bagging in goals for fun, it's kind of understandable. And clubs from like Spain, Italy and Germany and France and stuff, they probably look at the fees currently going around in the Premier League, the bids. One in particular yesterday, that £25 million bid for Troy Deeney, they're probably like, if they get 25 mil out of that, we can get 65 mil from Aubameyang. Although they probably want to keep him now because of the departures of Gundogan and also Matt Hummels. And then we got into Jamie Vardy today, and apparently he is going to be staying at Leicester. And again, this is in two parts. So the very first one is Arsene Wenger yesterday on a Chinese television program where he's talking to reporters and stuff, and said quite a bit regarding transfers. So he said, it's the quote from him, Jamie Vardy is at the moment at Leicester City, and from what I know, he will stay at Leicester. And then earlier in the day, there was a tweet from a guy called David Ornstein or something, Ornstein. He's a BBC Sport verified journalist, and he said that Vardy said to reject Arsenal and stay at Leicester City. No final decision yet, but favouring Leicester over Arsenal, and Arsenal will not improve their offer, and they're pursuing other options. And the last bit is from Sky Sports, and it says there is confusion currently tonight about the future of Jamie Vardy, but that's all come from the stuff that Arsene Wenger said to the Chinese television programme, but that could be kind of like mind games, or keeping his cards close to his chest, whatever that saying is. That's probably completely wrong, but that's probably a way of looking at it. So Jamie Vardy, there's no decision from him yet, and he's actually now focused fully on England, which is always good to hear. And also on top of this, there's actually one more bit about apparently Arsene Wenger in that Chinese television programme interview, he said there'll be a maximum of 3 signings for Arsenal. He said don't expect a summer spending spree with only 1 or 2 more signings likely this summer. They've already signed Xhaka, and they don't want to just buy loads of players because he's happy with what he's got. And one of them players linked to them today is going to be the former Man City man and current Inter Milan striker Stevan Jovetic. And Corriere dello Sport and Arsenal have made serious steps towards signing the former Man City striker from Inter Milan. The report suggests CSK Moscow also want the striker, and the Inter are looking to recoup at least their €14.5 million, which is £11.3 million they paid for him last summer. And they could well be the cheaper alternative to Jamie Vardy. Then we got on to N'Golo Kante today. Yes, that mention was linked to Real Madrid. There's literally just one headline. Today, there's a little bit more on it. And this is according to AS. They're saying Leicester City star N'Golo Kante has been offered to Real Madrid. The France international has a €25 million release clause, and any bid would not prevent a summer move for Paul Pogba. And if they got Kante and Pogba, that'd be absolute madness. The final one today is going to be Aubameyang, linked to Leicester City. And apparently Ranieri has made this man his top striking target this summer, according to Gazzetto World. Milan reportedly reject a €16 million offer from Leicester for the Frenchman in January. January, but Ranieri still wants to bring Niang as to actually be a strike partner for Jamie Vardy. But Niang currently, the last like 3 or 4 days, has been linked to so many clubs. So they're all today's rumours, and thank God there's good rumours because, like I said, there's only been 2 confirmed ones. But that will start picking up when the transfer window officially opens and when Euro 2016 is all well and done, guys. So, as always, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. 1,000 likes would be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, class subscribe button for daily FIFA content. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours I shoot in the next episode. And if there's any of my previous videos, they'll be on my channel, guys. 8 AM transfers, 9 PM is the second video, or 10 PM, whatever. So thank you for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you next time.